What's up guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make your own cryptocurrency. I'm going to clone Litecoin very quickly, do all the things you need to do to make your own coin, and actually release the coin eventually on Bitcoin Talk with a pool and everything. So I guess the point of this video is to show you that it's not really that hard to make your own coin, and more importantly, you should probably be wary of people who are asking for money for like IPOs and things for coins, given how easy it is. So the first thing we're going to do is going to get straight into it. I'm going to open a terminal. I should tell you I'm using a virtual machine. I'm using Ubuntu 14.04 running in VMware Workstation. I've got 4 virtual cores assigned to this machine, as well as 8 gig of RAM. So that's basically just to make it easy to compile and make it reasonably quick. All of the instructions for the dependencies are in the video description, and you should just test that your initial Litecoin wallet can compile before you go any further with making your own coin. So the first thing we're going to do is actually get a copy of Litecoin, which we'll get from GitHub, and we're not going to use the latest version because that one's difficult to clone. Well, maybe not difficult, but just not as easy as what I want to do. So we're going to use 0.8.7.4. So we're just going to download that. You'll have to forgive my slow connection. Okay, so we've got that in our downloads. So let's, I'm going to use a mixture of GUI and command line. So let's move this across. We'll move it back over into our home. Now we'll rename it to Litecoin. And then basically we're just going to copy it. So, oh, yeah, I forgot. I've got to unzip it first, don't I? So I've unzipped it, renamed it. Get rid of this. See, most devs are as crap as me. Paste there. Good. Alright, so we're going to copy it now. Paste it here. We're going to rename it. We're going to call it Learncoin, because we're going to learn how to make a coin. Okay, so let's go over to Learncoin, and let's just start changing things. How hard could it be, right? Yeah, well, you're right, it's not that hard. So again, I'll put these strings that you can copy into the video description. So we can see we're just searching everything in this directory for Litecoin and turning it into Learncoin. Pretty simple. So make sure you do every sort of possible permutation, so capitals and whatever. Sorry, phone was ringing. We're gonna change it to from LTC to Learn. Okay. So now what we're going to do is do the main part of it, where we're going to change the main.cpp file. It's basically to make this coin our own. So first thing we're going to do is change the message starts. So we're going to search for PCH message. Oh, we'll get rid of this while we're here. So get rid of hash genesis block. You need to get rid of all sort of references to the hashing the genesis block, because we're going to change all that later. So what you do is just change a bit of this to, I don't know, D2, C3. That's all you really need. And then we need to change the pub key. And like, just get rid of, get rid of, let's just change this 0401 to 1234, who cares. Then we're going to get rid of the timestamp, so this is where the genesis block is going to come from. Usually you put in a headline from the day that you're making it, so that people know that you didn't do something dodgy for whatever reason. So I'm just going to call this is Learncoin. So that's pretty easy. So now what we need to do is change the epoch time to the present time, as well as change the n nonce. So the way we're going to do that is, well, first of all, get rid of the n nonce. We'll just make that 0. And we'll just find out what the current epoch time is. And for all the purists, you can check that I'm making it on the day of release of the coin. So here's the current time. So we'll just copy that. Change the testnet epoch time as well. Delete our Merkle root, because we're going to generate a new one based on the epoch time as well as the timestamp. Then the next thing we're going to do is we'll make sure I got rid of the genesis block. We've got to get rid of the genesis block. So look for all instances like that. Good. Alright, so we've got rid of the hash gen, we've got rid of the genesis block, we've got rid of the nonce, we've changed the epoch time, and that's about it really. If you want to keep the exact same specifications of Litecoin, which you don't necessarily have to do, so what we might do is just change the block times and just make them a little bit, I guess, nicer. So we're just going to search for target spacing. And so that's like 2.5 minutes. So we'll just make it, I don't know, 30 seconds for a block time. And we'll change the retarget as well to, why don't we change it to, I don't know, every 5 minutes. That should be about it. Alright, so that's the first bit. I'll come back later on and do the second part, which is building the the Merkle root and hashing it out, and then hashing the Genesis block, and first compile, and then we'll go through making the Windows wallet and building the pool and releasing. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.